Hey, what is up, freaks? My name is MrITryHard, and today I got to you a little gameplay of Domination on firing range, and this is probably the most epic Domination gameplay I've uploaded to my channel, probably since the beginning, man, because the ending is awesome, so stick around for that. I know this is a long video, but it just goes to show how long this game actually was. I'll leave the ending just to tease you guys, I guess. So, anyways, this is a game of 6v6 Domination, just a regular pub. Which I'm not used to anymore because I really like to play some good old competition playlist. And I'm not playing with a full party, I'm playing with just 4 other dudes and 2 randoms, which made the gameplay a whole lot more difficult because turns out we were facing not a full lobby, but a full lobby of people who were actually playing to win, man. Like, these guys were really trying hard and trying their best, and they did a really good job, so kudos to you guys if you guys are watching this. But anyways, you guys see how that game turned out. And I'm not using the FAMAS, so you haters out there can all go to hell. Now, actually, I love you guys because you guys still give me views and likes and ratings, so I really don't give a shit. But whatever. And I'm not going to commentate over the gameplay all that much because it's a lot of me dying. But I know you guys like close gameplays and stuff like that. And we actually start off losing the game, and we continue losing the game throughout the very end. So you guys are gonna be able to see if we were able to pull it off. But during this gameplay, I have a little I guess it's a cool story, bro, because you know, this happened to me over the weekend, and it was pretty bad actually. So here's the gist of this story right now. It was Friday night, yeah, Friday night at about I don't know, 11:15 p.m. You know, I'm gaming in my man cave, just having fun. And oh yeah, I should probably clear this out before. I live right next door to where I work, so I can basically go to work by foot. It's really not that far. So the company which I work for is right behind my house, and we have a pretty big lot, a pretty big backyard, I guess you would call it. But it's not terraced or anything. Like, there's no grass, there's no nothing really. Like, it's just a brand new house, so yeah, there's nothing out there. It's just basically trees and bushes and stuff like that. So my cousin actually came along, and he was walking to the strip club, which is on the other side of the house. Yeah, so I have the strip club to the right side of my house, and the place where I work to the right side of my house. So it's pretty awesome setup, if you ask me. And so anyways, he was walking from my place of work, because he works there too, to the strip club. So that's what he always does. He calls it like the walk of the Titans or something. Like, he walks with all his buddies from his work to the strip club. It's kind of a ritual that he does, like, on a semi-routinely basis. Like, he does it a lot. Whatever, anyways, it's all good. So he notices a car parked, like, in the back of my yard, which is pretty far. Like, nobody would park there. There's really no reason to. I have a driveway. I mean, you can park there if you want, but, like, for some reason, this car was parked, like, way the fuck back there. And it's like a 95, like, Volkswagen Jetta, like, a old beat-up stuff. Like, he doesn't recognize the car at all. So his first instinct is to think that there's, like, a couple hiding, like, in the bushes, like, trying to have sex or whatever. So he wants to go, like, scope this out and see what's up, and like, he decides with his buddies just to go and take a look at, like, what's going on in this car. So he pulls up. Well, he doesn't pull up. He's actually walking. So he walks up to the car with, like, 4 of his buddies, and he realizes that like, the car is the windows are down, and, like, the keys are still in the car for some reason, and like, there's nobody around, and, like, there's no sound or anything. So, you know, one would think that somebody would actually, you know, try to you know, maybe call the police on this, or I don't know, at least think that something's fishy or something's up. But you know, he thinks nothing of it because, well, one, he's a little bit drunk, and 2, he basically doesn't he basically doesn't give a shit. So whatever. He just goes right on to the strip club and just does his own business. And he tells me this story, like, on a Sunday when we were going to play our hockey game. So he tells me, yo, you know, there was this car parked in your backyard, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess. You probably should have called the cops on that. And he's like, whatever, the car is gone and it's cool. So I think nothing of it, and I go to work today, and to find out that people had robbed us. Basically, they had cut the fence that separates my yard from the place I work from with like cutters or whatever, and they had proceeded to go behind the place where I work and steal some scrap metal. If you guys don't know, or I'm not sure how it works in the States, but in Quebec, scrap metal is worth a lot of money. So there are a lot of people out there who they just go from house to house with a big ass truck, and they basically pick up garbage that are like scrap metal, like a fridge is worth money in scrap yards, like a broken fridge or like a whatever is metal basically. So they stole a few rims, and they stole some, like, we had some stuff laying around on like the backside of where we worked, just waiting to get thrown out, and like these guys just basically like stole that. But like what happened is they basically cut our fence open, and then they actually did that. And what they also did was we have a telephone, like a cell tower that's it's supposed to be providing service for, I think it's Bell or AT&T. I'm not even sure which one it is. And they pay us rent to have a tower in our yard, and they cut that too. What they usually do when they want to rob, well, not rob, but like rob like scrap metal and stuff like that, is they basically want to get the copper, because apparently copper is a really expensive metal here when you go to scrapyard and stuff like that. So what they do is they climb the tower, and those towers are fucking high. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is like 6 or 7 stories high. They'll climb the tower, and there's apparently copper somewhere around that tower, and like they'll climb that, and like they'll steal that for some reason, and then get a bunch of money out of that. And so I found that out today, and so we called the cops, and reported the robbery, I guess, and we called the tower provider and told them that somebody had messed with their gate as well, and like they should probably come check it out, see if everything's cool. And it just doesn't. I just don't understand how somebody would want to go through, because like they stay, because we have cameras around here, and like security cameras, and we would like, we saw the car just pulling in and driving off, but like it was too dark and we couldn't see people at all. So like it really doesn't help us all that much, except for we know the model of the car and the make and whatnot. But I just don't understand how you would want to spend your Friday night. They spent 2 hours in our yard, so I'm not sure what they did besides steal a few rims and maybe climb a tower or some. Why would you want to spend your Friday night doing that? I mean, I know when I was young, like when I was 18 or 17, I would spend my Friday nights either in a club or maybe hanging out with friends in somebody's basement, maybe drinking a few beers, stuff like that. But look at this dude just camping his ass off. But I just don't understand how you would even want. It just boggles my mind how people are just so thoughtful when it comes to stealing. Because I mean, you would think that if they put half of that brain power into doing something productive with their lives, they would actually come to actually good ends and actually do something positive with their life. But instead, they'll just put all that into just being total douchebags and just like robbing people, and because I mean, this isn't going to cost us a lot of money, but it's going to cost us just a lot of pain in the ass, if that's even a term, because what's going to happen is we're going to have to get the fence replaced, and we have to take that down and put it back up, and do a bunch of stuff, and I mean, it's just more hassle than anything else. So if you're one of those dudes, if you're like 14 or 15 or something, and like you're thinking of maybe stealing something, or because you think it's cool and you want to brag to your friends, I highly discourage it, because everybody gets something stolen in their lives at one point or another, and it's just terrible. I mean, it just doesn't feel good. It's a hassle. It's a pain in the ass, and it's just overall not fun at all. It just I get really angry when because I mean we've had other stuff stolen. I mean, people, like, there was this dude, real story, like a quick story real quick. Wow, okay, it's really late right here. So anyways, there was a dude who came and tried out a car, not a car, but a truck my dad was selling, and he was selling a Porsche Cayenne. I'm not even sure how to say that in French, but in English. So he was basically wanting to try it out for a test drive because we were selling it, and we hadn't had a call for that car, for that truck, in God knows how long. And So he basically tries it, and the second like my dad gets out of the car, the guy speeds off with it. and so we called the cops, and they actually caught up to the car and they arrested him. But like the car was like not total, but like heavily damaged, just because the asshole just wanting to flee so bad got into like a wreck with like this old lady and almost killed the old lady, like almost gave her a heart attack, because like the lady's like 75 and like she gets into a wreck with like a crazy ass driver driving a fucking, you know, Porsche Cayenne down the road like a motherfucker. And you know, just don't steal, guys. I guess that's the moral I want to bring to you guys in this one video. I'm not even sure. This was like a cool story, bro, that turned out to be like a moral of hopefully you guys can learn a lesson from this. But I don't even know where I'm going. But I don't know, man. Like, just stealing is just so bad. Like, just don't do it, guys. Just don't do it. So, anyways, this game's wrapping up. So, see, we're losing by a few points right now. So we absolutely have to capture this flag right now, because we're gonna be losing. I think we triple cap him right now. My bad, guys. The triple cap comes just a little bit later, so I'm gonna let you guys listen to the end of the audio from my team, because it's pretty nice and it's pretty hectic, because we're losing by like almost 20 and they're like 4 points away from winning right here. So I hope you guys enjoy the end of this video, and love you guys forever. Bye. I love you. Bye.
Cover me! I'm reloading! Target down!
Enemy took B.
Grenade! Move!
Spy plane ready for deployment.
Good shit, TryHard.
Somebody go there.
Friendly spy plane inbound.
Gonna get it, man. I got C.
Our counter spy plane's in the air. Losing A. Mission accomplished. Good work.
And steal out.
They are so loud. I heard that was a fucking sweat stripping on the middle.
Oh, that was a good game right there. That was a good game.
Yeah? Are you recording
That's a
live?
good game right there.